In many cultures, the sight of birds soaring peacefully in the sky symbolizes a sense of tranquility and harmony. However, imagine gazing upward and witnessing a colossal bird so immense that it obscures the very sun, or encountering a feathered harbinger of destruction unleashing perilous thunderous forces. Or perhaps a bird ablaze with such intense heat that it engulfs everything in its path. Get ready, hunters! These are the awe-inspiring and formidable rulers of the sky, the 3 legendary birds in mythology. Picture this. Instead of the familiar sight of the sun and sky, your gaze is met with an immense, colossal bird that dominates the heavens. Introducing the first legendary bird, the awe-inspiring and almighty Ziz. The Ziz is a legendary bird in Jewish mythology, often mentioned in ancient texts like the Talmud. It is considered one of the colossal creatures created by God on the 5th day of creation. The Ziz is described as an enormous and majestic bird, sometimes depicted with wings so vast that their flapping can block out the sun. Its plumage is often portrayed with vibrant and dazzling colors, emphasizing its divine and awe-inspiring nature. The Ziz is not explicitly attributed with specific powers or abilities in Jewish mythology. However, its colossal size and majestic presence are often associated with divine strength and the grandeur of God's creation. As a creature created by God, the Ziz is considered a natural-born being, part of the divine plan for the world. It stands alongside other mythical creatures like Behemoth and Leviathan, each playing a unique role in the cosmic order. The Ziz's role in Jewish mythology is not as extensively detailed as some other mythical beings. It is often seen as one of the colossal creatures representing the wonders of God's creation. In some interpretations, the Ziz is considered the king of the birds, a majestic and awe-inspiring figure in the divine tapestry. Interesting fact, the Ziz, along with Behemoth and Leviathan, is sometimes envisioned as a creature that will play a role in the end of days, contributing to the divine balance and ultimate redemption. Its colossal size and presence add to the mythical richness of Jewish folklore. If you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. Alright, brace yourselves for the next legendary bird. They say it possesses a heat that rivals the sun and holds the secret of immortality. Presenting the magnificent phoenix. The phoenix is a mythical bird with roots in ancient Egyptian, Greek, and Roman mythology. It symbolizes renewal, immortality, and the cyclic nature of life. The phoenix is a magnificent bird often depicted with radiant plumage, resembling a mix of gold, red, and orange hues. It is usually portrayed with a regal appearance, a long tail, and a crown of feathers atop its head. The size of the phoenix is described as majestic, with wings that span wide. The phoenix is renowned for its remarkable regenerative abilities. When it nears the end of its life, it bursts into flames and is consumed by fire. From its ashes, a new phoenix emerges, symbolizing resurrection and immortality. The bird is associated with the sun and has the power to create fire. The phoenix is often considered a natural-born creature, born from the cosmic cycles of death and rebirth. It is not typically created by a deity, but is instead a mystical being intrinsically tied to the concept of renewal and the eternal cycle of life. In various mythologies, the phoenix is a symbol of hope, transformation, and the enduring spirit. Its cyclic death and rebirth represent the cosmic order, and the bird is often associated with the sun, carrying the solar symbolism of light and life. Interesting fact, according to Greek mythology, the phoenix is said to have a lifespan of 500 years, and remarkably, only one phoenix exists at any given time. When its life cycle nears its end, the bird builds a nest and ignites itself in flames. From the ashes, a new, rejuvenated phoenix emerges. This cycle of fiery self-consumption and rebirth symbolizes powerful themes of renewal, resurrection, and the eternal cycle of life. Prepare yourselves for the entrance of the third legendary bird. Where it soars, destruction follows, lightning rains down in its majestic wake, and your household pets probably aren't its biggest fans. Behold the Mighty Thunderbird. The Thunderbird is a mythical creature deeply rooted in the folklore of various indigenous cultures in North America, particularly among the tribes of the Pacific Northwest. The Thunderbird is often described as a colossal bird, sometimes portrayed with vibrant plumage and massive wings. Its size is said to be immense, with wingspans that can stretch across mountain ranges. Some depictions highlight sharp talons and a beak capable of producing thunder. The Thunderbird is associated with powerful natural forces, particularly thunder and lightning. It is believed to control storms, and the beating of its wings is said to create thunder. Lightning is often associated with the Thunderbird's eyes or emanates from its beak. The Thunderbird is typically considered a natural-born creature emerging from the rich tapestry of Native American mythology as a guardian spirit and symbol of divine power. Its origins are deeply intertwined with the spiritual beliefs of the indigenous peoples. In various tribal mythologies, the Thunderbird is revered as a supernatural being with the ability to bring storms, rain, and sometimes blessings. It is often seen as a symbol of strength, protection, and a messenger between the spiritual and earthly realms. The Thunderbird's role varies among different tribes, but it consistently embodies the forces of nature. Interesting fact, among some tribes, the Thunderbird is believed to have the power to shapeshift into human form, emphasizing its mystical and transformative nature. Additionally, the Thunderbird is sometimes associated with specific mountainous regions, reinforcing its connection to the land and the elements. In our society, cars, boats, and planes have been the normal modes of transportation. However, imagine flying through the sky at incredible speed on a flying horse or encountering a magnificent black horse that will take you deep into the body of water. Perhaps there's a horse so fast that it can transport you to a totally different realm. Get ready, hunters. These are the awe-inspiring and majestic mounts, the 3 legendary horses in mythology. Picture this. Instead of being inside an iron flying vehicle, you find yourself riding a magnificent winged horse, gracefully gliding through the sky. Allow me to introduce the first legendary horse, the awe-inspiring and glamorous Pegasus. Pegasus originates from Greek mythology. Pegasus is a divine winged horse known for its beauty and grace. It is often depicted as a white horse with majestic wings sprouting from its back. Its mane and tail are described as flowing and ethereal, giving it an otherworldly appearance. Often portrayed as exceptionally strong and swift due to its winged nature. The ability to fly distinguishes Pegasus as a creature with extraordinary speed and agility. In Greek mythology, Pegasus is not a naturally born creature but is rather created through a miraculous event involving the slaying of Medusa by Perseus. Pegasus emerged from the blood of the Gorgon when her head was severed by Perseus using the reflective shield given to him by Athena. In some versions, Pegasus also emerged from the earth, a result of the union between Poseidon and Medusa. This majestic winged horse has a notable role in various myths, but perhaps its most famous association is with the hero Bellerophon. In the myth of Bellerophon and the Chimera, Pegasus aids the hero in defeating the fire-breathing monster. Additionally, Pegasus is involved in the slaying of the Chimera by allowing Bellerophon to fly close enough to attack the creature from above. Interesting fact, the name Pegasus is thought to be derived from the Greek word pagai, meaning springs or wells. This reflects the creature's association with the creation of the Hippocrene fountain. The imagery of Pegasus has persisted through the ages and is often used symbolically to represent inspiration, creativity, and the transcendent power of the imagination. Alright, brace yourselves for the next legendary horse. They say it possesses a beauty that captivates everyone who sees it, presenting the magnificent Kelpie. The Kelpie originates from Scottish and Irish folklore, particularly in Celtic mythology. It is often associated with bodies of water, such as lakes, rivers, and lochs. The Kelpie is a shape-shifting water spirit that is most commonly depicted as a horse. It often appears as a beautiful and powerful black horse, enticing travelers to ride it. However, its mane is said to be sticky, and once a person is mounted, they become stuck and are pulled into the water. The strength of the Kelpie lies not in physical prowess, but in its ability to deceive and enchant. It is known for luring humans, especially children. The Kelpie is part of a broader category of water spirits and mythical creatures found in various cultures around the world, each with its own unique traits and legends. The Kelpie specifically highlights the dangers associated with bodies of water in Celtic folklore, serving as a warning to those who might be lured by its enchanting appearance. Interesting fact, the name Kelpie is thought to be derived from the Scots Gaelic Kelpeach or Calpac, meaning heifer or colt. This reflects the creature's ability to transform into a horse, drawing on the imagery of an alluring, otherworldly steed that captivates those who encounter it near bodies of water. The Kelpie's lore serves as a cautionary tale, warning people of the dangers lurking in seemingly tranquil waters. Prepare yourselves for the entrance of the third legendary horse. Arguably one of the fastest creatures in mythology, a horse that gods choose to ride. Behold the mighty Sleipnir. Sleipnir is a mythical creature from Norse mythology. Sleipnir is an 8-legged horse and is often described as the best and swiftest of all horses. It is an exceptionally beautiful and intelligent steed, distinguishable by its distinctive feature of having 8 hooves. Sleipnir is renowned for its incredible speed and agility. It is considered one of the fastest and most powerful horses in Norse mythology. The origins of Sleipnir are fascinating. According to Norse mythology, Loki, the trickster god, transformed into a mare to distract the stallion Svalfari, who was assisting a builder in constructing a wall around Asgard. Loki's plan worked and he became pregnant. Eventually, he gave birth to Sleipnir, making Sleipnir the offspring of a god, Loki, and a horse, Svalfari. Sleipnir is Odin's faithful steed and is often portrayed as his preferred means of transportation. Its 8 legs give it exceptional speed and agility, allowing Odin to traverse various realms, including the mortal world, Midgard, the realm of the dead, Hel, and the land of the giants, Jotunheim. Sleipnir plays a crucial role in several Norse myths, including Odin's quest for wisdom, where it aids him in seeking knowledge and making alliances. Interesting fact, the name Sleipnir is believed to be derived from Old Norse words, with one interpretation suggesting it may mean gliding or slippery. Sleipnir's 8 legs are sometimes interpreted as a symbol of its ability to traverse the 8 realms of Norse cosmology. Sleipnir's unique characteristics make it one of the most iconic and distinctive creatures in Norse mythology. Dogs are widely recognized as loyal companions and guardians of homes, but imagine a dog safeguarding not just a house but the very gates of hell. A dog so powerful that only legendary chains can restrain it, or canine that serve as harbingers of death, akin to grim reapers. Hunters, let's dive into the intriguing world of mythology with these 3 legendary dogs, where man's best friend transforms into supernatural sentinels and otherworldly guards. Imagine a guardian dog for your home, but this one stands as tall as the house itself, boasting 3 menacing heads. Say goodbye to trespassers with the introduction of the first legendary dog on our list, the Cerberus. Cerberus originates from Greek mythology and is often associated with the underworld. Cerberus is a monstrous dog with 3 heads, each sporting a mane of serpents. Its body is colossal and it possesses a serpent for a tail. The ferocious appearance of Cerberus is meant to strike fear into those attempting to enter or exit the underworld. Cerberus is depicted as an immensely strong creature, capable of deterring even the most formidable foes. The most iconic feature of Cerberus is its 3 heads, allowing it to survey its surroundings thoroughly and detect any potential intruders. Also, Cerberus is often considered immortal, being a creature of the underworld. This immortality adds to its effectiveness as a long-standing guardian. In most versions of the myth, Cerberus is a natural-born creature, the offspring of Typhon and Echidna, both monstrous beings themselves. It is part of the larger lineage of legendary creatures in Greek mythology. Cerberus plays a crucial role in mythology as the guardian of the underworld. Its primary task is to ensure that the dead remain in the realm of hell and that the living do not intrude into the domain of the deceased. Cerberus is encountered by various heroes in their quests, including Heracles, Hercules, during his 12 labors. Interesting fact, in some versions of the myth, Cerberus is depicted with the ability to paralyze those who gaze into its eyes. Additionally, Cerberus is known for being a loyal companion to Hades, demonstrating the complexity of its role in the underworld. Get ready for the next legendary dog. Whenever this canine appears, death is said to follow. Welcome the harbinger of death, the fearsome Kushi. Kushi is a legendary hound in Scottish folklore, specifically associated with the Highlands. Kushi is often described as a large, spectral dog with shaggy green fur, sometimes as big as a young bull or even larger. It is known for its intimidating appearance. Kushi is considered to be a powerful and otherworldly creature, often associated with the supernatural. In some stories, Kushi is known for its ability to shapeshift into various forms. Additionally, there are tales where Kushi is associated with leading the wild hunt, a spectral procession of supernatural beings often seen in the folklore of various cultures. Kushi is said to roam the Scottish Highlands, particularly during the nighttime. Its presence is often linked to foretelling death, and its howl or bark is considered an omen. Some tales portray Kushi as a harbinger of doom, while others suggest that it may bring blessings or protection. Interesting fact, in some stories, it's believed that Kushi would appear to take the soul of a deceased person to the afterlife. People would listen for its howls, and the closer the howls, the sooner the person's passing. Some folklore also suggests that Kushi may have a softer side, sparing those who show respect or kindness towards it. Brace yourselves for the arrival of the third legendary dog, a canine so formidable that even gods fear its might, the almighty Fenrir. Fenrir is a monstrous creature in Norse mythology. He is often described as a gigantic wolf with fearsome characteristics. Some accounts depict him as having a monstrous size, with jaws that can touch the sky when fully open. His appearance is foreboding, reflecting his role as a creature associated with chaos and destruction. Fenrir is incredibly strong and poses a significant threat to the gods in Norse mythology. His strength is often emphasized in various accounts, and he plays a crucial role in the events leading to Ragnarok, the end of the world. Fenrir is a natural-born creature, born of the union between Loki and Angerboda. He is one of Loki's 3 monstrous children, the others being the serpent Jormungandr and the half-dead, half-living Hel. Fenrir's role is closely tied to the prophecies of Ragnarok. It is foretold that during Ragnarok, Fenrir will break free from the chains that bind him and play a pivotal role in the destruction of the world. He is destined to devour Odin, the chief of the Aesir, before ultimately being slain by Odin's son, Vidar. Interesting fact, the gods attempted to control Fenrir's growing power and potential threat by chaining him. However, when the wolf sensed deception, he agreed to be bound only if one of the gods placed their hand in his mouth as a gesture of trust. Tyr, the god of war, volunteered to do so. When Fenrir realized he could not break free, he bit off Tyr's hand during the binding, underscoring the inevitability of fate and the sacrifices made by the gods to contain him. If you have any mythical creatures you'd like us to hunt or explore in the future, don't hesitate to drop your suggestions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to embark on more epic quests with us, don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe icon. By doing so, you'll stay curious, stay informed, and join us on the never-ending quest for wisdom. Thanks for tuning in, and until our next exploration, keep those questions coming, keep that curiosity burning, and remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.